Hey guys, we're back. This is part 2 of our stocks by request. If you want to get an update of the first batch of stocks that we've posted, it's all in my YouTube channel, Marvin Germo, or it's also in this Facebook page. So for those who are new to this, stocks by request is something that I tally your top stocks that you've requested via social media, and we will analyze them and we will tackle them based on the subject and the function of technical analysis, which for me is, I believe, one of the best ways to trade in the market. I do not trade without technicals. I do not guess. I do not speculate. Everything that I do is based under the context of everything that I need to know is found in the charts. Everything that I need to know can be discussed using price action, which is brought about by the charts. Alright, so the first batch of stocks that we've talked about was Ayala Land, AC, JFC, MEG, and I think JG Summit, which is in the previous video. Now we're gonna talk about the second batch, the second half of stocks that we've talked about, which is still part of the top 10 stocks that you've requested for the week. Which this is not, this was not, I don't know, forced, but most of the larger cap stocks were in the first batch of the videos. Now we have a lot of the stocks that have, I guess, smaller market caps, with the exception of 1 or 2 stocks here. Alright, so let's proceed. By the way, most of the stocks that we have are still retracing. Most of the stocks that we have, that we've been talking about, is in a broad range of stocks that have broken down, because the market in general has been bearish, has been breaking down, and has started to form a shorter downtrend action. So if the market is like that, the best way to find winners is to actually follow which stocks are going against the grain, going against the movement of the index in general. So the next stock that I'd like to talk about is Wilcon, WLCON, which has been, from a position trading perspective, still in a longer term uptrend, meaning a lot of the moving averages that have been pushing the stock upward is still pretty much bullish. So if you are a position trader, we don't have a sell signal yet for Wilcon. I repeat, if you are a position trader, we don't have a sell signal yet for Wilcon. Momentum oscillators are still showing it's still bullish. Price and momentum oscillators are still showing us that the trend is up. So for position traders, no sell signal yet for Wilcon. Second, from a quick trading standpoint, though, the stock has bounced. It bounced from the very short-term support level. There's a short-term support at 10.95, which today it bounced. It hit that yesterday, Thursday. After hitting that Thursday, today was the second day of the bounce from that support level. After that bounce from that support level, our target price is now pegged at 11.75 pesos per share. I repeat, because of the bounce from the 10.95 level, the next target price for Wilcon is pegged at 11.75 pesos per share. So for those who bought at the bounce, for those who are holding the stock as of this point in time, please set your sights at the 11.75 target price. Failure to break out from 11.75, quick traders holding Wilcon, you may now take profits in the stock. I repeat, quick traders holding Wilcon, you may now take profits in the stock. Now, if it breaks out from 11.75, hold your positions, adjust your target prices. The next price where Wilcon can go to is 13 pesos per share. So, interesting days for Wilcon. Next stock, I'm trying to rush this before the band plays, kasi when the band starts to play, medyo ingay na ulit dito, and I hope you get the audio quality. The audio quality is still relatively good. Next, after Wilcon, we have MRC. I got a lot of requests from MRC, brought about by, I guess it's nature, that it moved up a lot mid-February. But there's 2 points to consider for Wilcon, for MRC, that you could have taken profits already with the stock. The first trigger for this is, by the way, from a quick trading perspective, from a position trading perspective, no sell signal yet for MRC, similar to Wilcon. Wilcon and MRC for position trades, no sell signal yet. But from a quick trading perspective, though, there has been 2 sell signal opportunities already for you to take profits with MRC. One is it tried to go and break out of 0.88. It tried to do that twice already, but it failed to break out from 0.88, which should have been a trigger for you to take profits. I repeat, the first sell signal for MRC was its failure to break out of 0.88, which is now the resistance of MRC. Second one is its failure to hold the support at point 0.69. Why am I saying this? Whatever movement you are seeing today is because MRC broke down from the support of 0.69. MRC today, let me double check. I believe it closed at around I believe it closed at around 0.68 pesos per share. No. So why am I saying this? Let me double check the charts. Double checking. Alright, tama. MRC closed at 0.68, which is the lowest. However, from a candlestick standpoint, there's a large price movement which is pretty much bearish, accompanied by a large amount of volume. But it's not just the large amount of volume and the large red candlestick. It's also that it broke down already from the 0.69 support level. So why am I saying this? If it fails to stay above 0.69, expect MRC to retrace further. That I think MRC could possibly retrace to 0.45 because of its lack of support level. So I repeat this: a failure of it to go back to 0.69, you may expect MRC to go down to 0.45 pesos per share. So I repeat, if MRC does not go back to 0.69, I think it can retrace downward to 0.45. So today MRC started to break down from those particular levels. Next stock. The next stock that I'd like to point out is Globe. Wow, it's getting loud now. It's getting loud here. Globe hit the support at 1660. So why am I saying this? If it stays above 160 and forms a support at 1660, it becomes a support level, it becomes a buy signal. If it stays above 1660, becomes a buy target. First target price could be pegged at 1745. Bounce from 1660. First target price is 1745. Breaks out from that, adjust to 1,800. The strongest resistance is around 1,900 pesos per share. So I'm trying to speed this because ang ingay sa lahat. It's a bit louder. And next, CHP. CHP from a position trading standpoint is still bearish. So if you're a position trader, we don't have a buy signal for CHP yet. It's in a downtrend, it's bearish. It's not gonna go anywhere. CHP will not go anywhere until it starts to reverse. However, from a quick trading perspective, the stock failed to break out from 4.25. So whatever downward movement you are seeing for CHP today is because it failed to break out from 4.25. And because of that, I think CHP can go back to 3.6 pesos for the short term. I repeat, from both position and quick trading perspective, no buy signal for CHP. CHP, please avoid from both position and quick trading perspective. Lastly, AEV. AEV, the stock broke down. I repeat, the stock broke down. There was a support at 74 pesos per share. I repeat, there was a support for AEV at 74 pesos per share. However, the stock broke down today with a large price movement with large volume. I think it can go down to as low as 67.6 pesos per share. So AEV, bearish, it broke down. Large candlestick, large breakdown, large volume. It may go down to 67.6 pesos per share. So from a position trading perspective and a quick trading perspective, AEV, please stay away from that stock as well. So just to recap, Wilcon is headed to its target price. MRC is breaking down. Globe is trying to form a support. CHP and AEV, bearish. Stay away from the stock as of this point in time. So this is Marvin Gerbo from a very loud sky deck here in Makati. I don't know if you're able to hear this, but if you do hear this, I hope this video has helped you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon. I hope this video has helped you. See you all again for Stock Smart's Manila tomorrow.